Hey guys, it's Izzy here, and I have a very busy day today, and this is just one of the first tasks that I'm doing today, which is filming this video and painting my nails. I think I'm gonna do these like every month because I do a different color every month, so I just thought that would be kind of fun. The table might be a little messy. I totally meant to clean it, but I don't have enough time in the day. So it's gonna be pushed to next Thursday because I clean the kitchen and living room and then the floors every Thursday. And I'm out of breath because I just got done working out and it's very hot here. So we need to shake this up. I don't remember the last time I wore this color. This is Geranium 536 by Essie. So I was wearing a dark color last month, as y'all saw, and it did stain my nose kind of yellow. You can't really see it anymore, but dark colors can do that. So I am trying to stick to a lighter color, and we are coming to the NHL playoffs. So I want to have my local team's color on my nails. So let's get ready to rumble. Again, I have not used this color in a while, so I don't know how well it's going to, it feels kind of liquidy at the moment. And when it does get on my finger like that, I should just clean it up later. A toothpick, something like that. Okay, so we're gonna put it in this thing, the dryer. I usually have to do it about 2 times in the dryer. But are you guys excited for Easter? Do you have any plans? I personally don't. I don't do anything for Easter anymore. But yeah, let's talk about Easter memories. So I have a lot of memories with Easter egg hunts around the neighborhood, at random churches. Actually, the church that I would consider like my church, even though I haven't stepped inside a church since 2015. Whenever last church I stepped foot in was, I think, Westminster Abbey, so I went out with a bang. But the church I consider like my church, the first thing I ever went to there was an Easter egg hunt. Then I would sometimes go to the beach to my grandma's house, and she lived like a block or 2 from the ocean, and they would have a sunrise service where it's like you could barely hear the preacher, whoever, but you would watch the sunrise over the ocean on Easter morning. And like my last Easter, where I got an Easter basket, this is kind of a fun story, it was at the beach, and we did all the Easter morning activities, and then I went outside, and we had no wet paint anywhere. Nothing had been painted recently, but there were like bunny prints. I mean, they could have been a raccoon, fox, dog, who knows, cat, but I can see it vividly right now, and they were just white paw prints all on the driveway. So it was the Easter bunny. Okay, here's after 1 time in there, and I totally meant to do this before I put it in the dryer, and you can see some still comes off, so I'm gonna put it back in here. Oh, and another Easter memory I just thought of, because I have to drive by this place later today in a few hours, is when I was in school. There was a nursing home on the same streets, so and I don't know, they might not be called nursing homes everywhere. I have worked in a nursing home in Italy, but I don't remember what the name would have translated to, but like where senior citizens go to live when they need extra help. So they would have an Easter egg hunt, and we would go from my school, the kids who were in the after school care, so like us who parents still worked late in the afternoon, we would walk down the street to there and hunt for Easter eggs, do Easter crafts with the senior citizens, and that's so sweet. Like, it makes me kind of emotional because it probably just made their days so much. And that's my goal in life, is to make people happy. And I mean, that's why I make videos, is because I know ASMR can help people relax. It helps with migraines and headaches, at least with me personally. So if I can just make anybody's day better, that's what I want to do. So it started way back then. Let's go to creepy Easter stories. Not really creepy, but I've read multiple posts on Reddit and other websites about people who apparently have seen the Easter Bunny. And I have a story like that with like Santa Claus, but we'll say that for Christmas time. But it fascinates me when people see these entities that a lot of people think are fake. Not saying if it's fake or not, because I do not know. But they, okay, we're done with the first layer here, so I'm gonna add a second layer now. But a lot of people claim to have seen the Easter Bunny when they were kids, and they're like, there's no way it's their parents, because their parents wouldn't do something like that, or they saw their parents and know, like, it wasn't the parents dressed up or something. And and they see this figure, rabbit figure. I've seen somewhere it's like an actual, like size of a bunny rabbit. I've seen somewhere it's like a human, like 6 foot bunny figure, and nothing bad happens per se. Like, I mean, they don't get like hurt or anything. They just see this figure and feel like it's, when you see something and you know you're not supposed to be seeing it, or like that kind of feeling. And that's what would happen. And a lot of people say they would smell a scent of like wet hay. I don't know, I don't really know what wet hay smells like, but I kind of have an image in my head. Like, I'm picturing, like, I know what regular dry hay smells like. So it's like, what are people seeing? So there's a Tibetan legend, I don't know what to call it, myth, of if enough people put belief into something, or if one person puts so much belief in something, it comes to being. There was a group of scientists, I don't know, they might have not been scientists, it might have just been spiritual people, who they were going to create an entity. And so they all put a lot of belief into it. Something did come to being. I don't know if it's necessarily something they could see, but just weird things happening in their office or whatever. And so if you think about it, Santa Claus is one that I think is really easy to explain this with, is that with Santa Claus, think of all those decorations you see, all the movies, and all those kids and people putting so much belief into this figure, that it comes to being, and only those who believe can see. So I do think that something like that could be possible. I don't know for a fact, but I am open to all things. Another theory is alien abduction, and it's a filler memory to replace the memory of being abducted by aliens. Out there, I know, and you have to believe in aliens to believe in that. So I personally do believe in aliens. I do think it's a possibility. I don't have 100% belief on this. I like the tulpa theory, though. And then there's another theory, is that spirits, ghosts, demons, anything like that, or even just a friendly fairy, take on the form of a familiar figure, be an Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, a lot other random things that just appear as friendly. So, I mean, it could be anything. Have y'all had an experience like this where you saw something that is not necessarily believed to be real? Like, did that happen to you? It's fascinating. I mean, yeah, I've seen it for like leprechauns, elves, gnomes. Yeah, I've never like talked about it out loud, so this is kind of weird. But yeah, there's a ton with Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. I think Santa Claus is a more prevalent one, but again, I think that is Christmas is so much more prevalent in society. They both stem from Christian holidays, but I feel like Christmas is way more commercialized. Like, it's just everywhere, commercials, everything. You don't really see Easter commercials. At least I can't think of any Easter commercials off the top of my head. Yeah, so just an interesting thing to think about. Let's look at my phone. But yeah, those are just some Easter thoughts for you guys. But yeah, I have no plans for Easter. I'm just gonna go about it like any other day, any other Sunday. Yeah, I've tried to decorate, but I don't know where some of my decorations are. I had to switch a lot around when I had that mice problem, thinking that they came from the cardboard boxes in the garage, so I had to switch how I stored all my stuff, and I wasn't the one to switch it, so I don't know where a lot of my Easter decorations are, so I don't have as much out this year. But yeah, here's one kind of Easter spring, this little woven chicken. And I just have sitting here on my kitchen table. I feel kind of wet, but it's not. But yeah, with the stories of like the Easter Bunny and all, I was so scared. Like, when I had my experience, the Santa Claus experience, I told like everybody. Because, I mean, being like 8 years old, nobody's gonna judge you for that. But yeah, none of my real life people now know about that, because I might sound like a crazy person. I'm like, I am crazy, but it just, yeah. Yeah, it was, when I went to the Christian school, people were like, Santa's an anagram of Satan, and I'm like, what? I don't think that the invention of Santa Claus was satanic. No, I don't think that. So yeah, that made me really be like, ooh, like they didn't believe in like Santa Claus hats, like not wearing that kind of thing. And I know a lot of people who are really big Christians who would celebrate Christmas but wouldn't celebrate the Santa Claus part and all of that, which is sad because this is fun and the magic of the season and all. But yeah, these were the same people who wouldn't believe in magic, like wouldn't let their kids read Harry Potter, that kind of thing. Yeah. I see a lot of people who won't let their kids believe in things like the Easter Bunny and all of that because they think it's just lying. But I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think you're lying. But all interesting subjects. I wish I still got an Easter basket. I don't, which is quite sad. I got my family stuff for Easter last year because I'm like, why not? So I did that last year. There are pennies somewhere back there. I hear her. Oh, she's on the side. Probably going to her dish. Oh, just had to stop and smell it. You guys sound like her, like, I call it asthma. It's basically asthma in dogs. But I might be hearing things. I don't know. I don't hear it anymore. But yeah, no plans for Easter. So let me know if you guys have any plans for Easter. Okay, is this all? Okay, the thumbs still feel kind of sticky, so I'm gonna put that back in. This dog just paces around and it stresses me out. I'm like, sit still, please. She's wagging her tail. She knows that she thinks it's funny. Did I close nail polish? Yeah, I did. I think she might have to go to the bathroom. Usually when she goes that way, there's pee pads back there. And she's just like, well, this girl leaves so I can go to the bathroom. I know, she's just standing there. Yeah, pets, they're wild. Where even was Penny when my paranormal experience happened? I don't know where she, I don't think I had her yet. I don't think she was born yet. Oh, hydration time. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't think so. Oh, it's right in that corner. This is the longest hydration ever. Oh, then? There she goes. Yeah, I knew this was my water level. I need to get some more, as you can see. Yeah, I used to not be someday. I would just drink water out the sink, but this year we've had so many water issues of water mains being hit. So you don't know for a few days if the water's been contaminated. So that's when I started drinking bottled water, and I've kept doing that. But yeah, these are my nails before I clean them up, which I'm not gonna do on camera because I don't have that stuff in here. I'll just do it later because sometimes during the day it just goes on its own. This is the nail color that I'm doing for April. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a happy Easter weekend, spring break for some people, and I'll see you in the next one.